Salute to everybody. This is your boy King Jr. Got some more boxing news for y'all. So, we got some interesting news. According to Michael Benson, he tweeted out on Twitter that Jermall Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez could potentially happen in September 16th. And here's my take on this whole situation. I think this is going to be a very, very easy fight for Canelo Alvarez. Jermall Charlo, the last time he fought was in June when he fought Montiel for the whatever belt that was, the black history belt or something like that, and they try to make a mockery out of it by putting chains on the belt according with the WBC for what they was doing. So I am not surprised that this fight happened. Canelo Alvarez sees an opportunity that Jermall Charlo is at his weakest state in his career. Jermall Charlo has a lot of things that going on outside the sport of boxing. I reported this maybe 8 months ago that Jermall Charlo got arrested at a bar or something like that, and he got in an altercation with somebody. And so Jermall Charlo just been having a lot of issues. You know, of course he probably still do his training and regular day training in boxing, but I seriously doubt that he trains like he used to when he didn't have all this stuff outside the sport of boxing that was happening. And I think this is a major opportunity for Canelo to seize the opponent and destroy Jermall Charlo. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, Canelo Alvarez is fighting an undefeated Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo been calling for the fight for 3 to 4 years, and now he got the fight. And a lot of people are going to say, well, don't make excuses for Jermall Charlo. Well, I'm not going to make excuses for Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo did him to himself in his career. When you come to the sport of boxing, you got to be at least clean outside the sport of boxing. You can't bring that drama inside the sport because a lot of things can happen, and it could have taken a toll and affect your career in some type of way. And it's doing that to Jermall Charlo, because I don't feel bad for Jermall Charlo. I really don't, because you made those actions at the end of the day to tarnish your career. Jermall Charlo could have had a great career if he would have just stayed focused in the sport of boxing. Even if you haven't landed a Canelo fight yet, I would still be pressing and calling these guys out and telling them, look, I'm still the best at the 160-pound division. But according to reports, that it looks like this fight could happen, and Jermall Charlo is going to have to go up to 168, because obviously Canelo's not coming down to 160 for just a WBC belt. He'll have to go up to 168. And this is going to be a very bad decision on Jermall Charlo to take this fight. I do like to see a tune-up fight, but I guess Jermall Charlo has no choice to take this fight at this moment of time, because Canelo Alvarez, the opponent, is here. He wants you now. So you have no choice to take the fight. You'll get the big money that everybody is looking for, and you'll get the big money. So, you know, you can't complain too much. You got the Canelo fight, and now you're going to have to train twice as hard than usual. Now you're going to have to work your ass off twice as hard than usual. I'm surely the trainer, Ronnie Shields, will have a game plan for Jermall Charlo to beat Canelo Alvarez. The only thing I can really tell Jermall Charlo is to get Bivol in there, train with Bivol, and say, look, Bivol, what would be the best strategy for me to keep Canelo off of me, to keep him back? And the best advice for Jermall Charlo is to mimic what Bivol did. You know, keep turning Canelo. Don't give him just one spot to stand in. Keep him moving, keep him turning, you know. Put him on the ropes, apply pressure at the same time. Don't let him tire your arms out too well, because we know Canelo Alvarez is great at tagging the enemy arms to wear your arms down to get you to open up. So he hits you in that body shot and land a clean left hook or a clean right hook to the body. And he gets you up out of there a lot of times with that. And so, with that being said, you know, I'm not surprised that this fight's going to happen. I really ain't got too much to say. So be looking forward to Jermall Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez. I think I'm going to pick Canelo Alvarez because I don't think Jermall Charlo is the same fighter like he used to be. I'll be very, very shocked if Jermall Charlo beats Canelo Alvarez after a 2-year layoff after fighting that guy, Juan Montiel, I think. And that's been a minute, too, guys. So we'll see how it happens at the end of the day. We'll see what's more reports on this. Of course, Jermall Charlo is going to have to agree to every stipulation that Canelo Alvarez is going to make for him. So, at the end of the day, Jermall Charlo, you got the Canelo Alvarez fight. I wish you nothing but the best in that fight, because Canelo Alvarez is going to be looking for every opportunity to get you up out of there. And so, does it look bad on Canelo Alvarez going after a guy for 2 years? Absolutely. I think it looks horrible. But, at the end of the day, you know, maybe if you would stand on top of your game, maybe Canelo Alvarez might have not seen you as a major threat, but you're really not a threat anymore. And Canelo Alvarez is going to seize the opportunity to beat you. And I think by you having all these issues outside the sport of boxing, with maybe family issues, get into fights that you're not usually supposed to get in and stuff like that, I think Canelo Alvarez beats Jermall Charlo. That's just my opinion. Some of you guys might have a different opinion that Jermall Charlo might show up in the fight against Canelo Alvarez. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out over time. We'll see if any other reports come up about it. But according to Michael Benson, that this fight could be scheduled to happen September 16th. So it gives a lot of time for both fighters to train. But Canelo Alvarez also has some issues as well. Canelo Alvarez doesn't have the greatest knees in the world. And Canelo Alvarez recently had surgery on his shoulder. So Canelo Alvarez has a lot of bumps and bruises. The man has nearly 63 to 64 fights. So it could play advantage in Jermall Charlo hands to just outbox him and make Canelo Alvarez move and wear him down faster by making him do a lot of movement instead of standing in one spot and getting hit with punches you shouldn't be getting hit. So with that being said, guys, it is what it is at the end of the day. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on your way in, on your way out. This is your boy, Keith Jr. We'll be back with some more boxing news. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.